Hi guys, I just wanted to make a quick video to show you what's going on in my bolt head when I'm playing. I really don't like drills, but when I do practice by myself, I like to practice angle management and coming into the line, thinking 3 balls ahead. So what I do in this drill, I like to put my chalk down on the rail to illustrate where I want the cue ball to go. The reason why I want it to go there is because it leaves me the nice angle that I want for the next shot. And the whole purpose of this drill to me is to practice my angle management. I don't know if that's a term, but I use it. So right here I'm looking at the 2 rail position play. I put my chalk down, and it's not like if I miss the chalk I'm going to start over. But the whole purpose of this drill is to practice my angles. I want to come into the shots on the correct line. It makes this game way easier. At least I think so. I don't really want to work the cue ball using a lot of spin. Although I do play with a lot of spin, I don't really want to, push the envelope by using a lot of backspin, draw shots, follows. I just want to try to come into the natural angles and just regulate the speed instead. So now I want to go into the rail and come a little bit out, leaving me a nice little angle for the 4 ball. And at this time I've already planned to play position for the 6 ball using 3 rails, so why don't I just draw over there and make a nice little draw shot back for the 6 ball. Well, again, I don't want to use a lot of draw shots, follows, and again push the envelope. I want to play as simple as possible, so by leaving me an angle for the 5 ball, it will naturally go 3 rails up towards the 6 ball. And by practicing to think 3 balls ahead, you're basically thinking 2-3 steps, because normally in 9 ball you break 1 or 2 balls, so it's just a matter of connecting the dots for the remaining 7-8 balls. So as you can see here, I left myself a nice little angle for the 5 ball, making the angles natural for the 3 rail, just to put on a little bit of right spin and come down for the 6 ball. And as you can see here, I move my chalk. I'm not 100% sure where I will hit the rail, but I am sure that I will not scratch and I will get a nice shot on the 6 ball. And that's all that matters. And now there's an interesting scenario where I could play top with a little bit of left perhaps and play the 7 in the top left corner. But I see that the 9 ball, it's looming pretty large, so I don't want to be stuck behind that. So it's way better to get to put on some low right spin, and of course I could always end up behind the 8 ball, so I need to make sure that I hit the long rail a little bit further down on the table, and it will give me a little bit of an angle on the 7 ball. But that really doesn't matter because I've got 2 options now, well 3-4 options. Now I can just draw back into the long rail and back out again for the 8 in the side, and if that works out, fine. If not, I've got option 2, which is playing it down, or option 1, playing it down to the short rail and a little bit of left spin to leave the 9 ball up in the top right corner. So that's the benefits for me of using angle management. I always come into the line and I've got several options. If you play for pinpoint position on each and every shot, well, you end up in difficulties most often. So it's better to leave yourself with some angles and you've got options afterwards. So as you can see in this scenario here, I ended up, getting a nice little angle. If I had more angle, I would use the lower short rail and a little bit of left spin, but now I had, a little bit of an angle almost straight in, so I could just draw straight back. Anyway, thanks for watching, and perhaps subscribe to the channel if you want. In the future I'll probably post a weekly video with tips and tricks and also pool cue reviews.